Good day, everyone, and welcome to Newsology. Welcome to another epic episode whereby we discuss our politics. I invite you to please join me as we'll be having this interesting topic. So, there's this feud that is happening between Wisdom Kunu, Julius Malema, and now it has carried itself to now attach and bring in Ophakeni Mthakathi to be part of this a feud. There's a serious feud. Even President Cyril Ramaphosa has responded to March and said that this protest, this anti-immigration protest is causing some havoc. These are vigilantes. These people are the enemies of the state. They need to be arrested. So we'll talk about that. So there's this gentleman that has talked about some very secretive. There's a story that is happening which by the gentleman has disclosed some secret stuff concerning the leader of the EFF, Julius Malema, because we know that Julius Malema, when he was the president of the Youth League, he was in support of to send back those who are here illegally back to their home country, to fix their home country.
They must stop shouting at us. They must go and fight for their battle in Zimbabwe and win. If they've got ground and they are formed on the basis of solid ground in Zim, why are they speaking in Santen and not Mashonaland or Matabeleland? There's nothing Santen in Zimbabwe. There's everything about the Zimbabweans. Let them go back and go and fight them.
But now it seems like Julius Malema, the leader of the EFF, has changed drastically. So now this gentleman says that no, there's a reason. Remember, one of the funders of the EFF, Andrea Mazzotti. So Mazzotti, it is now reported that he's doing the tobacco business, which now he's trading with other African countries. That's now Julius Malema enters, because it is believed allegedly that his stance or his position when it comes to illegal immigrants now currently saying that it doesn't want the xenophobic vote. They must give it to the MK party.
They are scared of white people. Look at them. When they speak to a white person, they are very respectful. They show manners. When they speak to a black person, they are violent. But let's ask a question. After you marched and say you don't want Zimbabweans, you don't want Nigerians, you don't want Ghanaians, you close shops, you march, why are you not coming back to tell us the following day that after that march, we expelled 10 Zimbabweans, and out of those 10 Zimbabweans, we're able to give 10 South Africans jobs? There is no such a report. Why? Because now Kuba ma Zimbabwe, hauna misebetsi, batho bale ba ma Zimbabwe, ba etsa mesebetsi e lona le sabatleng o etsa because those are slaves jobs. They don't pay anything. You want proper jobs. You want a job with a pay slip, with an appointment letter, with pension, with medical aid, and you deserve it. But why are we fighting each other? It is the same people who made us fight each other during apartheid, black on black violence. They sponsored it. The same provinces where blacks were killing blacks during apartheid, sponsored by apartheid government, is the same provinces where blacks are beating blacks today. The script is the same. The right of the script is the same. I'm not going to take a pregnant woman out of a clinic because she's not South African. She gives birth of an African child at the gate, and that child dies. And you want me to do that and be proud and look at my children and say, I'm a proud father after I stopped life, after I killed someone? I will not do that. I did not join politics to be voted for. I was too young when I joined politics. These positions that I have came as a result of my participation. I am not in politics to be elected. I'm in politics to articulate a position of African people who have been oppressed for too long. We are not saying any Zimbabwean, Nigerian, Ghanaian must bring crime here. The same way no South African must bring crime here. Anyone who brings drugs, South African or Nigerian, must be dealt with according to the laws of South Africa.
So he stands currently says that he doesn't want to see Africans fighting amongst each other, which is fair, fair. So there's a serious feud between Ngizwe Mchunu, Jacinta Ngobese Zuma, and Phakela Umthakathi.
Ngomhla ka-30 June wonke umuntu okufika fanele akaphumela izweni, ongaphumanga ahambe yokwakhe eduze komzi kaMalema noma ahambe kwakha eduze kamuzi ka-president, ngoba bathi bona ayikho inkinga. Wonke ama-drug lords and drug dealers and hobos and imlutha namaphara nonke igoli lonke nemilimpompo yonke hambani yokwakha ezakhiweni la kwakhe khona uMalema no Ramaphosa, nakhe eduze kwabo, nihlale nabo, ningene endlini zabo, nifide ingane zabo ama-drugs ney'ngane zaleyo community ama-drugs, ngoba bona bathi bona ku-right. So ke asizukulwa namuntu ukuthi thina sizokushaya umuntu. Umhla ka-30 June usufikile bafowethu, asibe siqala sibakhumbuza yonke iforeigner ebona isidingo sokuthi ihambe eSouth Africa. Siyacela ukuthi ihlele manje, ngoba ngempela we can't control any people ukuthi bazobehave kanjani ngalela langa, but for your safety measures sicela ukuthi umuntu asheshe asondele ngakubo. Siyabonga futhi kwabaningi abantu bokufika abakhombisayo ukuthi lento baye understand ukuthi ayikho ngathi ingezwe, siyimisele ukulungisa izwe lethu futhi asihlosile ukuphazamisa abantu empilweni zabo, kodwa sifuna ukuthi izwe lethu lilunge. Siyathokoza kakhulu Mphile nabenkosi. Abantu bokufika bahambe ngomhla ka-30 June sizoba nesimemezelo sokuthi kuzokwenzakala. Thank you.
Basically, Phakela Mthatha is saying that he cannot be told by President Cyril Ramaphosa or the EFF leader. So what did the president say? So the president said that the anti-immigrants protests are the work of opportunists. Movements such as March and March led by Jacinta Ngobese Zuma, supported by Phakela Mthatha and Ngizwe Mchunu. He said that these are just opportunists, right? And Julius Malema said that he doesn't support anti-immigrant protests because it is black on black crimes. He doesn't want any xenophobic votes coming from the people of South Africa. They must give it to the MK party. Give it to the MK party. So one gentleman on the internet accuses Julius Malema of protecting Adriano Mazzoti's cigarette businesses. Timeless article said EFF not ashamed to associate with alleged cigarette smuggler Adriano Mazzotti. So in 2014, Adriano Mazzotti gave the EFF more than 200,000 for it to become a political party and to participate in election. So one thing that Malema is not ashamed of is his friendship with Adriano Mazzotti. You can't be mistaken there. Be rest assured. Julius Malema comes clean when it comes to that, to say that indeed he was the one that has built out the EFF to be or to become a political party that it is today. So his friendship with Mazzotti, he doesn't deny at all. So let us jump to this gentleman. I don't know what you will record this, what you will take this off to say, but it's very interesting insight. Then you leave it on the comment section below. Listen here.
Ngiyaxolisa kwabakhongolose ngoba bafunziwe lento yokuvotela Ramaphosa, hayi ngoba bethanda bavotela inhlangano. Kuma videos akujala ngake ngayikhuluma lento ukuthi yazi kwa-ANC ngisho ngabeka imfene. There are people abangakuphuma beyokhankasela imfene ukuthi ihleli isihlalweni sobupresident ngoba bathanda i-ANC. Kodwa umuntu ozovotela i-EFF eKZN kanza kwethu awuzazi wenzani. Uyamazi umuntu olwela ukuthi izwe ingane zakho nesizulwane sakho khulunywa ukuthi kuphelile ngomlando othi uwena ngenxa yama drugs afitwa amakwerekwere aqhamuka kwamanye amazwe afitwa iy'ngane zethu aqhubeke uMalema lo athi uMalema ngeke ngamanafi yena nabantu bakhe bokufika. Animele nginitshele mina ukuthi yini egwilikisa amaSomali kangaka. AmaSomali awaxhaswa ugovernment ngemali. Yebo kunama-wholesalers abo ngoba ngiyabona ngilapha eMtuba ngoDisemba. Khona elinye liyibiza ngomkhwanazi isibongo laphana linesitolo. So ngihamba nalo-ke ngemoto nomngane wami siyo-order. Bona mabethenga, ngiyabonga bekela la. Bona mabethenga baba necode abayisubmitayo laphana before iyashawa kwithili before bekhiphe cash. Should le code banikeza i-discount uma bethenga bona. Angazi noma i-deal yabo no-government wa-South Africa noma nama-wholesalers lawa odwa kuwona angazi. Okay. Enye into egwilikisa amaSomali namaPakistan ugwayi ngane zakwethu. Ugwayi. Yabona ugwayi iluzi ukuthi nasuubhemi mina nawe unobole vethu. Ugwayi une-profit ngane zakwethu. Une-profit leyo ukuthi ugwayi unganika umuntu obhemayo i-30 manje ekuseni. Kodwa kushona ilanga uzobe engasenawo ugwayi. So laba bona mabengena nogwayi ongekho emthethweni from kwi-Pacific kuya kobani uze kone ngisho uma ufika eGoli ufica inhlobo yakhona. Uma ufika eThekwini ufica inhlobo yakhona. eThekwini kanjalo. Ngizama ukuthi laba hayi ngoba bexhaswa kakhulu. Mhlawumbe uxhaso lama-wholesalers safanele siluphenye nabo lokuthi banecode yoku-order. Kodwa into ebenza bebe nemali kakhulu amaSomali ugwayi ongekho emthethweni lo uJulius Malema akawulwelayo okuthiwa vele unenkampani yawo ngaphandle emazweni angaphandle yokwakha ugwayi lo yifake. Angithi siyawazi ugwayi thina la eSouth Africa ovumele kuba limele konke lemkwaleli ngazolikushapha solishanga impela
hayi ngoba lisibuka liyehla nje liyahamba.
Ngolishanga impela anginasikhathi. Angithi lento ithi ke uma bona bengisathi uma bona beney'nkampani ngaphandle kagwayi ungena isugwayi eSouth Africa uzowudayisa. Angithi abantu esibaziyo ukuthi banemvumo ukudayisa ugwayi eSouth Africa abo Peter Stuyvesant abo Caravan A ozigazu laba nobani. Bese zonke lezi nkampani engizokutshela amaphoyisa akababophela lo gwayi ongekho emthethweni. Kule ama-container behlele esema-container ophenya ugwayi ahamba yeka. Uma uzibuza ayekiswe yini amaphoyisa eSouth Africa cause ade nalo luphenya nomkhwanazi uyalwazi udaba ngoba naye bengakabe oluthanele besasebenza nje la kubani beboshelwa ama-container uthatha ugwayi ugcinwe police station hamba ushiswa uhamba lo operation. Ngibuze-ke nawe uzibuze uziphendule ukuthi ulwamelana luphenyo lokubopha labo gwayi bangekho emthethweni and ugwayi eSouth Africa uyabhenywa engane zakwethu uyabhenywa. Phezu kwento ehlula ngisho utshwala-ke nge-profit ugwayi. Uzame nawe ukuwudayisa ngikutshele lo ngekho emthethweni impela lokhu lezinto lezi obani Opel Mall obani ziningi nje ukuthi phela mina ngibhemi kuyahlula ukuzazi zonke oboss khona ubhala oboss ngaphandle ku10 rand i20 yakhona. Ayiyona into abagwilike ngayo amaSomali. Uma ngavalwa ugwayi lamaluzi lawo uqhubeke no Peter Stuyvesant abavele bebhenye abanedila abakhokha nentela yaseSouth Africa. Kutshela ukuthi lezi zinto zingawa lezi. Kuvalwa nje lo gwayi ongekho emthethweni.
Yes, you've heard it yourself. There's a lot of information that was disclosed there, but allegedly most of it is not proven. So what's your take on this? Do you agree with this gentleman or you disagree? Especially when you're a fighter, the EFF member. What is your take when it comes to this? Can it be that the former Youth League president that Julius Malema used to be and his anti-immigrant laws or his position when it comes to illegal foreigners and the current Julius Malema as the leader of the EFF, do you believe or do you say that Julius Malema has changed his position, has changed his stance, and now he doesn't want to be associated with sending people back home to their home countries, but saying that no, in another hand, he's protecting them, and this gentleman is saying that no, there's more to it, more than protection, but it is the protection of the EFF funders, especially Adriano Mazzotti, is part of these tobacco business which is trading around across Africa, saying that he's protecting his interest. What's your take on this? Leave it on the comment section below, and you can subscribe to this political YouTube channel. Don't forget that we will meet on the next video, and I'm out.